there, Christina Sieberts, truthandit.com. We are back once again, VMware Explore 2022. I'm here with Bruce from StorMagic. Bruce, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Are you finally happy to be back in the flesh in person after being remote for 2 years?
Yeah, this has been our first show in a while. I haven't been out at a trade show, so it's been great. Great talking to customers, talking to prospects, other vendors. It's been fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a lot of positive energy on the floor today. So, Bruce, if you could just give our audience a brief overview of what your role is in the company, what you oversee, and what is StorMagic really about? What's your core solution set?
It's a lot in one question there, but okay. So I run marketing and product for the company. So all the outbound marketing, all the product management and road mapping, so that's my job. What StorMagic does is we help customers solve their edge data problems. So we're all about helping our customers figure out what's going on at the edge. A lot of them are struggling with all this data that's coming in, whether it's in retail or manufacturing sites or IoT, wind farms. Everywhere you look, there's more and more data coming at small sites, and a lot of them are struggling with what do we do with it, how do we manage it, and that's where we come in.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that data management has always been an ongoing challenge for IT organizations really across the board. Can you talk a little bit more specifically about particular challenges and pain points that your solution helps solve in the IT environment?
Yeah, clearly. So let's start with our general phrase is we help customers store, protect, and use their data. So the problems that they're having is how do you get all of this data in and how do you store it all? Do you need all of it forever? Do you need all of it for a few days? How much of it goes to the cloud? How much of it do you analyze here? How much of it gets to be analyzed in the cloud? So there's a lot of pain around data being stored at the edge and what they do with it. That's one area. Then it's about protecting it. If it's at the edge, how do you protect it? Do you back it up to tape? Do you back it up to disk? Do you send it to the cloud? How much of it can you delete? So protecting data and encrypting data is really, really important. And then also our customers are struggling with using it. It's great to get it all into the edge, but then if it just sits there doing nothing, it's not adding value. So how do you extract information out of it? How do you search it? How do you analyze it? So it's a lot of things going on at the edge. Clearly, cloud and data center is still important, but we're seeing a lot of growth at edge computing, and that's why we're here.
Yeah, edge computing, definitely something, a trend that we're hearing a lot about. Would you say there's a strong kind of monitoring element and angle to this solution to monitor kind of all of where the data is being moved around and transferred?
Yeah, clearly a lot of the tools that customers have and use have been designed for the cloud and the data center. So tools that know how to look at thousands of sites are few and far between, and that's an area that we're working on, and we've got some exciting things coming in the next few months around managing lots of edge sites. So that's one thing. And then also protecting data is very, very difficult. And there's a lot of companies here that talk about it, but can anyone really do it cost effectively at all of these thousands of sites? It's very hard to do.
Yeah, definitely a challenge for sure. Are there any sneak peeks or tidbits of information you can give us about what's next on the horizon for StorMagic? Anything new that you're kind of working on?
Yeah, so I'd say a couple of quick things. So one is our core product that we've been selling for quite a while is called SvSan, and it's all about helping our customers run their virtual environments at the edge. So it's 2 servers, that's all they need. Most other solutions need 3. 2 servers run all your virtual machines, and it's all up and running 100% of the time. In that area, we're working on some management things that we'll be talking about over the next few months. Another one is video surveillance. So we have edge-focused video surveillance product that knows how to take data that's coming from cameras being stored at the edge. Today, we can help customers search that data very, very fast. We can help them move the high-res version of it out to lower-cost media, but keep low-res proxies. And in that world, we're working on some new analytics things that I think are going to be very exciting. So there are some things coming from us in the near future on analytics with video surveillance.
Yeah, analytics definitely for sure. That's also something I know is in high demand always. Do you have kind of an ideal customer profile? Are there certain industries or company sizes that would particularly benefit from the solution, or any targets that you have?
Yeah, so we are very cross-industry. So we have customers across any industry you'd think of, but I'd say some of our largest ones are retailers. Some of the largest retailers in the world use StorMagic. Our largest customer has more than 6,000 retail stores that run our products. So retail is a big one for us. Manufacturing is one, because factories have a lot going on with running applications and storing data. So manufacturing is one, and then I'd say healthcare would be the third one, where a lot of booming activity with collecting data, protecting patient data. There's a lot of information being collected in hospitals and clinics, and they're using our products there as well.
Yeah, have you seen a surge in business or anything dramatically impact the company since the pandemic?
Surge in business, yes, that's a good one. So I would say in terms of a surge in business, so pandemic we definitely saw a slowdown in thinking and activity, but ever since things have calmed down, now we're definitely starting to see a lot of activity where a lot of customers are questioning, okay, the old way of doing things are over. I can't afford to send everything to the cloud anymore. Cloud is great, but it's expensive. Sending data has transmission costs. Storing data is expensive. So conversations we're having here is about, I know I have data at the edge, but I don't know what to do with it. So it's exciting for us that we're starting to really see that customers really have these problems, and we're having some great conversations about it.
That's great to hear. So what are some final thoughts that you would just leave our audience with in terms of where can they go to learn more about your solution and get more information? And do you have any upcoming events where they can come see you in person? Are you going to be around?
Yeah, so I would say clearly StorMagic.com is the easiest one, StorMagic. StorMagic.com is a clear one. We're here today, and then I would just say we're a very, very available company. We're still a small company, and we're going to roll out the red carpet for all of our customers. So you send me an email, you send sales@stormagic.com, you'll get an instant response, and we'll get on a very quick webinar and show you our stuff.
Okay, great. Well, you heard it here. Bruce is ready to respond to your email. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.
I hope you have a great rest of the show. Thanks. We'll be back with more coverage.